Welcome back to another episode of CHRISSIE. I'm one of your hosts, CHRISSIE.
Sorry. That was an accident.
Clearly.
And my name is Anna, the authentic one.
And to the intro who joined us, together we are
To each his own.
It's funny because I know exactly what song that was. That's ridiculous.
Yes, that's my jam.
Interestingly enough, that you accidentally hit a little song intro because this is our 200th episode.
Period.
Round of applause for us. I wish we could. Destiny, if you can insert some applause here on the audio, if you can. If not, wherever you're listening from, give yourselves a pat on the back and clap because we made it to 200 BITCHESs.
Or you could put an eagle sound. That'd be decent too.
No, thank you. How that eagle sound? Jesus.
Triumphant. Come on.
Anywho, any best wishes for us for our
best wishes for us? Yes, keep joining us in the comments and come kick it on the couch if that's what you about.
Yeah, we don't have anything special planned for our 200th episode today. We're just excited to
be here.
Okay.
For real. Because if y'all only knew. Woo. I knew you was coming through. Come on, get in the right lane and cruise. Well, the middle lane. Cruise, y'all. Come on.
Appreciate you. Loved ones, supporters, subscribers.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. If only you knew how much it took to be here and how much we love you every week that you're here with us. So, now that we even got the thank yous and applause out the way.
Yes, ma'am.
Shout out to God and our mamas. Without you, we wouldn't be here too.
Okay.
Amen. So, we're going to jump right into what's going on in the streets. We're just going to hop right into it. This first thing.
Yeah.
It really struck me, because we just passed Halloween. Some people are actually still celebrating, just over this past weekend.
Yes.
So this first what's going on topic is called Klan Shenanigans. Okay. When I came across this, I said, I hope this is not true. But the more and more I listen, I really felt like it was. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to a little bit of it so you can hear it.
From 1925, that's a headline from 2025, specifically 3 days ago. We have Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, just west of the state capital, Harrisburg, located right about here. And you're about to see what people from Philadelphia call the rest of Pennsylvania, Pennsyltucky. Because just the other day, a family returned from an early Mechanicsburg Halloween parade and found this recruitment card inside of their 5-year-old's trick-or-treat bag from the women of that, claiming family, country, and liberty, a revival of the American spirit. I made sure to censor out their contact information.
So, really quickly, just to go ahead and summarize it up, at this point now, about 2 weeks ago, there was a family who went to a Halloween celebration in Western Pennsylvania, specifically in Mechanicsburg, PA. And in their children's Halloween baskets, instead of giving out candy, they gave out invitations, like pretty much like Klan invites for Klan meetings.
Yeah, they did like it was a party favor.
And they had contact information.
Yep, like a secret society invite. Crazy, putting that in your kids' trick or treatment. Imagine a little jack-o'-lantern come home with that little card inside. That's crazy. But I'm not surprised though. That's like
surprised. We went to school in Western Pennsylvania.
Yes. Indiana University of Pennsylvania to be exact.
Activity definitely was active.
At its peak.
Yeah.
Bull got booked when we went up there.
Absolutely. I know I have friends who got, the N-word, not just spray painted, but keyed into their car. There was a man with the noose hanging from his neck that was carved into a tree right in the middle of our campus. Not just in the same city of the school, but on our campus, right in the heart of our campus.
And just to give a little bit of background about that, the reason why that was happening was because right around the time when our particular class arrived on campus, it was a major influx in the percentage of African American students. It was like a huge amount of us that was coming up there, so they got word of that.
It was. Our class was the largest at that time. The largest number of African American students that they had seen, come into the school. So, they were a little shook. They hadn't seen, for lack of a better term, they hadn't seen that many niggas up there before at one time.
Right, for real.
And that's really what it was and what it was about. So this type of activity is definitely not surprising to us. There are definitely sundown towns in the state of Pennsylvania. Realistically, shoot, if it wasn't for Indiana University of Pennsylvania, Indiana would be one of them.
It low key still is.
Realistically, yeah.
Not even high key. We know. Pretty much.
You gotta travel and pack. You gotta stay close.
Absolutely.
Everybody lives. All the black people live in clusters together around the same area. Nobody lives far off, away from campus, and nothing like that. Everybody lives, and if you do, everybody lives with somebody. In a cluster where the black folks live, all the black folks shuffle together.
And it's crazy because I was more afraid something was going to happen to me because of that way before. Not saying it was so far fetched because things happen on college campuses, but like one of my fellow classmates or something like that, like because they was just like so livid. Because we was walking down the street, they throwing stuff off the back of the truck, like they was really not playing. Incident. Right, and I had an incident at Walmart. Somebody rolled up on me, so
we had a couple,
and I rolled right back up on him, and he ain't want nothing to do with me after that. So we settled that the right way.
Let me tell you something. All I'ma say is, first gun that was ever drawn in my face was not by a regular citizen. It was by
I just told somebody this. I'm like that. It was by a cop. The first gun I ever had pulled on me was by a cop. The first ones was from, peoples. Yeah. But then, because they heard somebody had guns and it wasn't necessarily us, we had guns drawn on us.
All I'm going to say is,
that was crazy.
I had my cell phone in my hand and I threw that bad boy and said, it's not a gun.
No. And I hit the ground.
Face first. You hear me?
Like rocks in my forearms.
All I do is I felt the bullets going in me before they came out. I said, Lord, I'm going to die today.
Listen, all I could think about was 50 when he said how the shells burn.
Listen, I just knew I was going to die that day.
Right.
I went back to myself and my mama called me 13 times. Literally. Steve, what are you doing? I said, Mom.
It's crazy.
But anyway,
stay strong out there, y'all. Yeah, don't let them get you off your focus because they trying real hard.
They really are. And we really do. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. We really do have to band together. Not even just black people. All of us minorities, we are so much better
together.
When we are technically the majority when we band together. Like, come on.
You are correct about that, ma'am.
Together.
Yes, you are.
So, next on the what's going on in the streets.
What?
We have Jolted or Jealousy.
Come on.
Anna, did you get a chance to look at this?
Yes.
Let's take a little minute to load.
Oh, it is?
Is it loading on your end?
Let me see. Oh, okay, yes. So the headline reads, a newborn baby died after being thrown from a fourth window floor by her 5-year-old sister. And mom is currently facing charges as a result of the incident, right? So it's somewhere in Russia this took place. So it's a tragic incident. So it was a 21-day-old newborn. She was thrown from a 4th floor window by the 5-year-old sister. And according to the officials, they were home alone. Dad was working, mom left, and they were just left unsupervised. The neighbors said that they heard screaming and saw the 5-year-old like literally still at the window before noticing that the baby was on the ground, like, and what happened before they put everything together. So the paramedics got there. They confirmed that the baby was deceased by the time that they arrived at the scene. So the baby fell approximately 40 feet onto like concrete. It's so like sad and like so tragic. So they're looking into you know, what the child's motive was, and they just of course they're saying that jealousy was the reason, like maybe not wanting to be a new sibling. Yeah. Yep.
Child, that shit made me think about the good son.
Yeah, so but anyway, they did specify that because the child is 5, she's not considered responsible under law. Mm-hmm. They can't criminalize her. So
I don't know. They need to assess that little girl. Because if I threw my brother out the window, my brother was born when I was 5, and I would have known what I was doing. Because my brother his crying did get the fuck on my nerves, but not to the point where I wanted to throw his ass out the window.
Right, and law enforcement.
Yeah, I mean, the child was under stress.
Under distress. But I don't know, but maybe we were just like, what do you call it, mature for that age. Because I know what I knew better at 5.
That's why I said that child need to be a little assessed. Now, I know the child wasn't latchkey age and not like that, but to assess that child, talk to that child a little bit more and see if that child
has any other things going on.
But that child definitely, I think that child knew what they was doing. That child wanted to set that baby the fuck up.
Pick him up and throw him out the window is crazy.
It sounds like that baby was definitely crying. It was like, listen, what else? Like, not out the child didn't throw them like that. Think about it. You didn't pick them out the door of the house.
You didn't even put them in the bathtub or in the bed and close the door or something. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm like. He wanted to shut that baby up. Yeah, for good. Like,
but what would possess you to leave a child that young with a newborn?
That's why I say we need to know further details. But if that story we do further develop details to that story, we'll definitely look into it. Right. And have a discussion about it.
No, for real. Because I'm trying to think of what age do you think is appropriate for you to leave a newborn at home? Developmentally.
And because Dad was at work, that's the reason why Mom got charged, because Mom was the one that left him. Mom was the responsible kid.
Absolutely. Unsupervised. For real. Yeah.
Where he was supposed
it says that they're interested to know like what was the reason she left them home in the first place. Yeah. How long she was going, all of that is being taken into consideration. Yeah, it is. Right.
Yeah. A 3-week-old baby. That's crazy. With a
heck no,
baby. First of all,
why would you leave them home with a new? Heck no, not with no newborn.
Brother, let alone leave me alone with them.
Yeah, at 5 years old, I'm not. I personally wouldn't let a 5-year-old hold a 3-week-old baby without me sitting directly next to them.
Like
a newborn, me too. Newborn, like, at least 16, 17. 17. And in some cases, 18. It depends on the level of maturity. And what's crazy is
needs too much attention.
While I'm sitting here thinking of this,
kids they don't pay attention enough.
While I'm sitting here thinking of this, I used to babysit when I was 13 years old. That was my first job ever in life. I used to babysit 3 siblings, and they were 5, 3, and 2. 13 years old. And the oldest, this is my first experience ever dealing with a child, like even being introduced to autism and learning what it was actually, like the label to it. Because it was still pretty new back then. And I can't even picture, like a newborn, me thinking about the things, because I was a really mature child now that I think about it. I was making lunch for them. I was getting them dressed. Because even the 2-year-old is a lot. Putting them in, but because I was the oldest of 5, I felt like I already had that. But a newborn, that'd stress me out. That'd stress me out. Okay.
He's autistic too. So at 11, my mom would let me hold him. She would let me hold him, change his diapers, stuff like that. I was real mature for my age. I don't think I started being alone with him until he was about maybe 2.
Okay.
2 or 3. But the whole point of leading up to that, I was helping out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
yep.
I know where I'm alone with him. I was already changing his diaper. I was already helping him change his clothes. Not even on the race and stuff, but I was just
helping out.
I was doing that too because my mom had my baby brother when I was 14. I can't remember, and I always just remember helping out. Like I definitely was there helping out with him. But the first time I was left alone with him, I can't even remember, to be honest with you. All I know is I was picking his little ass up from daycare. When I left school, though, they thought he was mine. This is not Bernie's kind of baby. Thank you. No shade to the teenage moms and that like that. That just wasn't my story. Right. But anyway, so
that was that's a crazy story though.
That definitely is. But again, if we have more details that develop, we'll definitely bring that.
And Russia is a little cutthroat over there.
They drink vodka for breakfast.
Yes, they a little cutthroat across seas. You know what I'm saying? It was over in Russia. It happened in Russia.
Let me tell you something. Russia has always been a country that I never wanted to visit. I don't need to. I don't need to. At the end of the day,
she gonna say they might be. She talking about they had a Moscow Mule at breakfast.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
hey yo,
they don't even like black people. They drink vodka for breakfast.
They probably eat omelets and Moscow Mules with toast.
I'm not lasting 48 hours without being in jail or dead or having a limb cut off or being kidnapped.
In Russia?
Yeah. Russia?
Putin.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't like black folk. They drink vodka for breakfast. That's 2 strikes already. I'm in my demeanor. Listen, I'm not going to 48 hours. I'm not lasting without being kidnapped, killed, or going to jail. I promise you.
I don't know. That wouldn't be at the top of my list to visit for sure. I want to go places where I'm welcome. I'm not even welcome in my own country, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to be scratching and surviving out here in the Americas. Why?
To be honest,
in the Russias.
I
drink whiskey. I don't even got nothing over there. I drink. No, thank you. Who this boss of the week is? We moving on. Shit.
You gonna piss me smooth off. Who this boss of the week be? I be secretly loving when y'all be posting y'all homies who be black authors. It just lights up my day. So we have a black author this week. A children's book titled "What's in the Barn" by Gwendolyn Ishmael. So this book is literature that how children discover how to transform seemingly useless wood into something beautiful in the barn, learning valuable lessons about perseverance and creativity. So I think of it as, spark their imagination, stuff like that. Because, kids, they going to be on the game all day. Roblox until they pass out, if you let them. That's if you let them. Every kid ain't like that. Some kids is different. But, this gets them back, getting that critical thinking skill going, getting the wheels turning. So, shout out to her. It comes in hardcover. It's available on Amazon. I will be posting the link in our story so everyone can purchase if they would like to for their little ones or for any of your loved ones that have little ones.
Yeah, I got two.
I love adding to people's libraries. If you know me, if I give you a gift, a book was in that joint. So, yeah, shout out to the author. Again, it was written by Gwendolyn Ishmael, and the title of the book is What's in the Barn.
That's our boss of the week. Appreciate you, Miss Gwendolyn. Appreciate you. So now it's time to get into the topic for this week. And since it is our 200th episode, I figured, we could just sit back and do some reflecting again, since we didn't necessarily have anything special planned for today's episode. I figured, we could sit back, reflect, kind of let the people, get to know us a little bit more on a deeper level, especially if you've been here from the beginning.
It's like, no, go ahead. The real Igga in me just came out. It's okay.
It's normally me. Some days I feel like it, some days I don't. Okay? 90% of the time, though, it's fuck your site. So, in this week's topic, we pulled from a conversation game, and it states, what experiences had shaped your sense of identity the most? And it's interesting that we were just talking about, our childhood experiences being, the older siblings and our, with the whole sibling throwing the baby out the window thing.
And even going back to the conversation when we briefly talked about our situation when our first encounters with racism, because that was some of my first real in your face encounters. So yeah, gave me no, it's really people out here who really just don't like you. Some people are going to be laughing in your face and talk behind your back about it, and some people are going to be no, right in your face, racist.
Absolutely.
How do you navigate that and protect your mental and stuff like that? It's a because you think you're prepared for a moment like that, but you don't really know what you're going to do until you're in that moment. You can talk all the shit you want. I personally will tell you myself, I was shocked at my reaction because it got me so goddamn mad. It caught me so off guard when that man said what he said to me in Walmart. I really literally just took my purse and put it in the cart and said, what the fuck do you want to do? Like, because I'm really trying to shop in peace and you just took me to the next level. And I don't even think I can beat the world. You really got to make me mad for me to get like that. And then by then, I really want to fight you. Like, I'm not even kidding. So I was just like, people really just hate me. And that's how they move through life. So how do I navigate that? To be frank, they hate me and people who look like me, you know? So that was something that like really like gave me one of my first real ass perspectives of the world. Like, this shit is for real out this motherfucker. Okay. And then everybody had that one situation where they had to go to the bursar's office and fight for their life. That taught me about being an adult, being responsible.
Yeah, actually, mine was college in itself. Like,
yeah,
experience.
Yes, girl.
Shaped me as a person. Like, yeah,
Woo!
It's still times and moments that I sit back and reflect on how if I didn't, go to school so far away from home, because although we still went to school in PA, IUP is technically 5 hours away from Philadelphia.
If you was us, about 4.
Being 5 hours away from home is a significant distance.
You could be states away in that time. Like, you could get to Virginia in that time.
Like Pennsylvania, it just happens to be that very large. Like, let's be real, when it comes to an emergency, it's going to take somebody.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
And a half a flight. Okay?
Mm-hmm, right.
No layover.
Yeah.
So college in itself shaped me, and I think prior to that, my experience with being the oldest child shaped me.
It's getting on my. I'm sorry. It landed on my glasses too many times.
I was gonna catch that bitch too. So,
yeah, but go ahead. My fault.
But prior to that, my experience as the oldest child shaped who I was. I feel like in a lot of relationships and even some of my work experiences, people have called me bossy, and I'm like, I naturally never felt like that would describe me, but I'm like, the only place that could come from is from me being the oldest, like always having to have to regulate things and, be in charge and oversee and things like that. So being the oldest child, again, the whole college experience, in general, shaped me for sure. Like the things that happened in college, it was a lot.
Yeah.
We have some things that we definitely not going to talk about, but all I'm going to say is they wasn't going to get us.
Right.
All I said, Anna, make a left. You know what I'm talking about. And when I say go left, really follow my eyes. We had a lot of situations. Anna, please.
Girl, got picked up on that corner.
When I say life or death, so college, so that was a lot.
And you don't know who your real friends are until you're in life or death situations like that. Because that was crazy. But anyway, go ahead.
People done got locked my sister up.
Can you stop?
All right. But in regards outside of that, I would say but I had different experiences in different relationships that shaped me. Because I learned from each relationship and, how to navigate the following one and what I did and didn't want from, future ones. I want to say a lot of the first time thing. Well, I guess first things that happened in college. I fell in love for the first time in college. Like, of course, graduating college in its totality, that's an experience amongst itself, getting through that whole academic piece with the whole partying and the whole social scene amongst other life things.
Especially as my journey felt like Calvary.
Like being able to persevere and actually make it through to graduation is a thing.
And
for real.
Sorry, no shade, Jesus. I know you paid the price, but a nigga felt real similar up yonder, okay?
Oh, okay. There's a lot going on.
Woo!
So,
okay.
It really, like you said, it really shaped you in how you can navigate through adulthood. Like you said, trying to, fight to get back into school, the whole financial thing. Mm-hmm. That stuff, is a lot. You don't have a parent physically there with you
to advocate
you and advocate for you through those things,
or who can force you to even finish the job.
Right?
Because both of my parents went, they just never finished. Both of them, oddly enough, both of them only did 3 years. Oddly enough, I'm like, fuck that. I'm finishing.
So college was definitely one of my biggest things. I remember one of my family members saying to me years ago, I can't remember if I was still in college or right after I had got out. I remember them saying to me, you went to college and they changed you.
Duh.
And I was like, at the time, I was like, what you mean? No, it didn't. I'm the same person. But after years went by, and I learned certain things, I'm like, college was supposed to change me.
Absolutely.
Like, and again, in their eyes, I'm not sure if it was good or bad. But again,
gives a fuck?
I really don't. It really don't matter.
This is why.
It was supposed to change because I was supposed to learn things. I was not supposed to go in there at 17 and walk out at 21 the same person.
And the same, you never was. Ever.
Like, time just was not going to allow for that to happen.
Hell no.
Like, it just wasn't. And I feel like
it was so many historical moments, it was no way that was going to happen while we was in college alone. Mm-hmm. Just coming into an adulthood, voting for the first president that we ever voted for and voted for Obama. Yep, we voted for the first time. Like, traveling. Because honestly, that's when we all, like, really started doing our own traveling outside of with our families. Like, we was one of the few friend groups that I knew that was really, like, fucking the airport up, and till this day I'll be like, how was we met? Little Miss Chalk, I ain't get refund check to my last year of college. How the fuck was I on these flights? I can't tell you. I don't know.
If it was popping,
and no, I was not tricking.
It wasn't tricking. It wasn't tricking. We got it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, my little job, girl, trying to make ends meet.
I learned a lot. You know what? I actually learned an official place setting in college too, working for IUP catering. I learned the official place settings, the solid forks and soup bowls and everything.
Okay, okay. I could say so. Me working
that was a form of etiquette, I feel like that was necessary,
I agree. And me being a ball girl, and I know that job sound whack as shit, but me and a soccer team was like this. I swear to God, I got respect for anybody. That's a lot of exercise.
I was informally a member of the basketball team.
Me too.
Shot a ball.
Me too.
Never shot a ball, but shout out to IUP basketball team.
Yes.
07 to 2011, bitch. Y'all know what the fuck it is.
Okay.
I at your girl, period. Y'all know who I was. Kutztown, get your non-balling ass off the court.
Gannon, get your non-balling ass off the court.
Y'all knew I used to wreak havoc at them home games. You hear me? I probably was one of the reasons why we couldn't go to the away games. Remember, they banned IUP. They said the students couldn't come to the away games. And I probably was one of the reasons why they banned, for real. I ain't gonna even lie.
You pissed me off.
I ain't started I probably did start a couple fights, not physically.
No, but like shouting matches. Like about like talking basketball and shit between the teams and their fans.
That was college.
No, that's what I'm saying. In the murals. In the murals was we had a lot of fun in college. Taught me a lot. But I often say, and even with me just, oh my God, like, and it's crazy. I just was on Facebook, like, talking to people, and they was like, yo, it's crazy.
My virtual college year, but
it is. And they was just talking like, yo, like, we looking at everybody having all these homecomings and stuff like that. The spirit is so crazy. It was like, yo, have y'all ever, nobody been back up there? And I'm like, no, I haven't stepped foot back on that campus since I graduated. I'm like, no. And I'm like, the only way it would happen is if we all had a committee and we planned something for everybody to go to that everybody could agree upon. And, if you want to go, you just go. And if you don't, you don't. And call it a day. But I'm like, it wouldn't. Huh?
That's the only way it would.
Okay, and it's crazy because somebody mentioned we need to start with Breezy and them and then work our way down to the Greeks. So I was like, yo, y'all get on my nerves. Trying to plan and stuff like that. But I'm like, even just with that, I'm like, I love my school, but I'm like, I swear to God, even just being among people, being down in the CAU this past weekend and seeing the fucking way that they band together, that shit is another fucking level. I absolutely positively would have went to a HBCU.
But again, I think if I would have went to a HBCU, that first semester would have been a whole lot different. Especially going to HBCU because I got a scholarship to Johnson and Wales, and I had got a scholarship to what the name of that school was. It was in like North Carolina or something. I was like, I don't want to go to school down there at this time. Like, cause me, I was big. I wanted to go to school in the Florida. Oh, that was the other school. I got a scholarship in Florida, and I started to go. And I remember one day I sat on the side of my bed. So this probably was, you go right into the topic. This probably was one of them experiences that shifted. I sat on the side of my bed. I was doing laundry. And I said, myself said, I said, you got this scholarship to go to Florida. I said, you know how you feel about Florida. Okay? You got family down there, the weather good. You know you're going to go down there and you're going to have you a good time. You hear me? I said, but bitch, you going to be waking up on that beach. You ain't going to make it to class. You're going to be somewhere shaking ass.
And spending cash.
Yeah, I said, I don't know. And I really sat there and I said, damn. I said, I really don't think it's a good idea if you want to graduate. I really did. I had this conversation with myself. I don't think if it's a good idea if you want to graduate that you go down to Florida.
Bitch, lo and behold, the way I thought I was going to be focused, because that was my thoughts about Tuskegee, because I'm like, I wasn't really applying to schools that were that far yet, because in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm the oldest of 5. I got kind of like nervous about that. But I really wish that I went. Yeah, I got nervous about going to Tuskegee. I should have went, though. They wanted my black ass. I should have went. But wait, that'd have been lit, because I'd have been a majorette. I'd have been fucking that shit up. What? Bitch, I already know my personality. She gonna say you definitely would have been one girl, okay?
My black ass, and I'm so glad I ain't go to Florida, but y'all have been somewhere in King of Diamonds.
It's okay. I would have visited you. We done met in the middle at Magic City.
That's what I'm saying. You know I love your friend. Bitch, y'all have been on a documentary.
Okay.
Okay, bitch, y'all have been on a documentary.
Sitting next to Didi talking about some bitch where we was at. It's like but yeah, I don't know. College definitely was a big shaper. Like it did. It put me on all 10 for real. Like, all right, now I got a hold on this shit. I'm really out here. Especially since I graduated later.
I've been on all 4s.
Especially since not all 4s. I'm fucking over you. But especially since I graduated later than all my friends did, it was kind of like I really was like, all right, I'm gonna finish this shit because I started it.
You been through. We was worried about you. We been through. We said, oh my God, that bitch up there alone. All we was worried about is they fuck with our friend. we was so ghetto.
Y'all was ghetto.
Child, all we know was we cussed everybody out when that situation happened.
I know. I understand.
But you know.
I know.
The couple.
Yeah.
The couple. That's all I'm gonna say. The couple. We cussed everybody out. Because I'm like, where the fuck was y'all at?
But another thing I can say that shaped my experiences, it was on the tip of my tongue. I said college. What was I going to say? Oh, travel, period. Oh, just traveling, like going to different places and seeing how other people live.
Being in that travel club, definitely.
Yes. Meeting people from all walks of life. Some people was born rich. Some people was even worse off than we were, and they just was like they was like we got this dream.
I'm still friends on social media
with a lot of them. Me too.
People that one of my friends that I met in Greece and partied it up with, he just got married a year ago, and it was just their 1-year anniversary.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
nice.
My God! I said, hey friend,
that's so nice.
Yes, we still like each other pictures and everything we keep up on social media.
I'm cracking
That's my friend. Shout out to Pine News.
I hate you. Oh, I was crying. Girl. Yeah, travel definitely. Seeing how people live, seeing being exposed to different cultures and taking, keeping the meat and spitting out the bones and just, doing what fits for me. I don't know. It's just something about it. It's just like, it's so much more of the world to see. Why would you ever stay in one place? And it almost makes me feel bad for people who don't want to experience that. It's like, what? You don't want to go other places?
I feel like that's a mental illness.
You do?
Like, it's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, something is wrong with you.
It can help you get a perspective on life. It really could.
Like, something is wrong with you.
You don't want to know what else helped shape me? Near-death experiences. I think it made me appreciate life more. Death itself, period. Like, experiencing death. At different stages and phases in my life. Because, of course, when you get older, it gets harder because you have longer standing relationships with people. Mm-hmm. Not to say you don't make new ones, but, let's be real. Your lifelong friendships, people start to, pass away. Like, and there might be some people, it's always going to be those unexpected few along the way. It's just like, damn, I thought we was going to grow old together. And it's like, damn, you never see those unforeseen circumstances happening. So I think that
that's a big one.
death really, it made me appreciate life a lot more.
It's certain deaths that to this day absolutely affect me, like in a physical way as well.
Yep.
Man,
Yes,
I didn't
ma'am.
think about that then. That definitely is one.
But these niggas. I just had to draw. I'm sorry.
Cheryl, get up.
Hello, Barbie. This is Shirley. I came to talk to you.
Cheryl, get up. So that was the topic of this week.
Yes.
We want to hear from you guys.
What experiences?
As you watching this, what experiences shape your sense of identity the most throughout your life? So we're going to wrap it up with the reality check of this week. I definitely thought this would be fun to do for our 200th episode. Pick a movie title that describes our friendship.
Immediately Hangover. Immediately Hangover. Oh, my skin burns. It's like always some weird shit happening. Like, I don't know. Like, remember when I sprained my toe in Miami and I couldn't walk in heels? I was mad as shit. I couldn't go outside. It's just always some weird ass injuries or something like that. I remember Chrissy hit a split one night, injured her hamstring, couldn't go nowhere. This bitch was walking like this. It's just always some crazy shit when we're having the time of our fucking lives. Like, it's always some crazy shit. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, Chrissy. I don't. What you about to say next?
That is funny. Thank you for bringing the comedic ever. And
Hangover immediately. And you want another aspect that makes me think of that is because when you think about it, like a majority of, they had like real lives. Like, except for the one nigga, he just was like out here. But they all had like real lives.
They all had like
serious roles. That's
they were the
us.
most unserious people.
Unserious as fuck.
Paging doctor. Sorry, y'all. That y'all know it's in the movie. Sorry. Bleep that out, Destiny, please.
Dr. Maggot. Hey, yo, I just thought that.
As I was saying, I was like, shit. I'm like, that's all right. And like literally as I was saying, I'm like, shit.
Y'all better leave us alone.
Shit. For me, it's going to be the combination of two classics.
Okay.
Set It Off and Waiting to Exhale.
I knew you heard. I knew you was. That is so sad. That is sad-ish. That is sad with the capital S-A-D. That is sad. Mega sad.
And I say this because when it comes to like the femininity of our friendships
that they think we don't have.
Go ahead. Say
that they think we don't have.
I am feminine.
I'm feminine.
But that's actually the other part I'm getting to. That's the set it off part. Because let me tell you something. The ride or die relationship that they had, the friends had, and set it off, that definitely is
us in real life.
Mm-hmm. I had one of my exes.
All of us have at least one.
Oh yeah, one of my exes specifically said to me, "Let me tell you something. Any man who dates you, I feel sorry for him in the future because they are going to have a problem because you have ride or die friends that are absolutely going to go nowhere." Now, unfortunately, at that time, I was younger, and I was cutting up. So, friends was involved in my relationships. It was outside people involved or whatever like this. So he had, a little bit more reason to say why he said. But in regards to the ride or die, he absolutely was not wrong. He was not wrong about that. Like I said, the femininity when it comes to us, the whole waiting to exhale piece, the femininity, the realness and how we talk to each other about our relationships, specifically with like surrounding men, children,
other people,
that's us all the way. And at the end of the day, if one of us wanted to rob a bank, it would be another one of us that would be stupid enough to agree with it and then convince a few other ones of us to do it.
I'll be the one to bail y'all bitches out.
Even if it's not robbing a bank, some other type of borderline criminal activity, it's definitely gonna be somebody that will get to a point of frustration and be willing to do it, and the rest gonna follow suit like simple asses.
I'm gonna pray for whoever she's talking about because it can't be me. That's all I'm gonna say. No shade.
I'm not going to jail, but
I'm not going to jail. Listen, I'm listen.
Listen. Y'all playing, which I playing the getaway, okay, baby? Because I'm not going to jail. You hear me? Y'all, I'm on team getaway, okay?
Okay.
Y'all can play in the robbery. I will play in the getaway. Thank you.
Okay. You
Best
better
believe I'm gonna have everything on deck. I'm not telling you none of my secrets. That's all I'm saying. Don't catch me. Catch me if you can.
I hate you.
There might be the episode that catch me if you can.
Okay. Well, thank y'all for joining us another week. That is our 200th episode. Mm-hmm. Bring a friend. Bring your mama, your cousin, them. Bring a drink, bring a snack, and come right back.
Yeah, mamas be on here too because I see it in the comments. In the comments and the numbers and all that. I see y'all. Mm-hmm. I see y'all age range. I see y'all 60 plus. Mm-hmm. Holla if you hear me. Wave your canes in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Oh yeah.
Not canes. I'm
whatever you got. I don't give a damn. Even if you don't got a cane, swing what you got. Swing that Kango.
Them legs.
And drop it and dip it low, me, ma, period. We love the aunties.
We love them all. Mm-hmm. We love y'all.
We do. See y'all next week. Bye.